hands to him, they would give him glory. But this was a natural king. But now here it is, Jesus Christ comes along after laying hands on the sick and healing them. After giving blind eyes vision again. After raising the dead, he comes, amen, into the house of the Lord. As a king, sitting on a coat that had never been ridden before. And now everybody in the city is coming from all over because they're hearing about this Jesus.
Amen.
Who is this man?
That's right.
And somebody said he's the prophet from Nazareth of Galilee.
Yeah.
And they said, so what's so big about it? I said, well, he's the one to lay hands on the sick. Because the name had been so broad and so big that everybody was hearing about this Jesus, but nobody didn't know who he really was.
Amen. That's
so now
right.
folks getting excited because now they hear about this Jesus is coming to town, amen. And everybody's coming out, amen. It's almost like, amen, North Carolina coming back when they're winning the championship. Everybody want to be a part of the festivities.
That's right.
Might not even be North Carolina fans. Might not know nothing about basketball, but just the fact that, amen, it's representing, amen, a celebration in the city. Everybody want to be a part of it. So now folk are coming all out of the feast, amen. Folk been eating and drinking, preparing all weekend. Now all of a sudden here, Jesus is coming to town. And the excitement is blooming in the city, and everybody's out there, man, with their coats on, with their jackets on. And then all of a sudden some folks is tearing out some palms and they're trying to prepare a red carpet for him.
Amen.
Why? Because they're celebrating the victories of what he's already done.
Yes.
You see, what we don't understand, Saints, is that you and I are kings and queens, amen. And what's happening that you got some victories that you need to celebrate.
Amen.
So when we wave our palms today, when we lift up our hand before the Lord, we let God know that we are celebrating our victories. You might say, well, I don't have many victories. I'm still going through some stuff. But, amen, you overcame death, first of all, because he woke you up this morning. You overcame sickness because you're still in the land of the living, and you're still walking and talking, and you still got blood running in your veins, amen. So you got a lot of stuff that you already overcame. And yeah, we got some more stuff that we got to deal with. But in due season, God will remove those things. But we got victory now, amen. What's happened that many times, amen, we don't receive the victory that we deserve because we're waiting for the battle to be over before we celebrate. But because God said that we are more than conquerors, amen, we've already won the battle. We're just going through the preliminaries. We got to recognize, amen, that when you speak something into existence, it's going to come to pass, amen. Because there's power in the tongue, amen. So here the Lord is coming down, amen, in Jerusalem. And folks are so excited about seeing this man because somebody got healed by him. Somebody got delivered by him, amen. Somebody was dead and rose, amen, because of the works of this man. So now everybody taking off all their garments. I don't mean getting naked, but they're taking off all their upper garments and they're laying it before the Lord, amen. Some folks took palm trees and laid it down, amen. They did it because they wanted to celebrate this king. And today that's what we want to do, saints. But because, amen, we got a victory that we need to celebrate, we got to let the devil know, first of all, that you have no hold on me. You can't bind what God has prepared for me. And many times Satan would say that, you know what, even though you're going through, you're never going to make it. I'm going through a task right now, man. I'm going through a challenge. And every now and then the devil tells me, you know what, it's too much for you. You need to stop. Don't let it go. But you think when the devil tells you to stop something, that's when you press even harder. So the devil come at you and tell you, you know what, this ain't for you. It is for you. His desire to bring the opposite of everything good because his goal is to stop you, amen. You see what's happening? You got to look beyond, amen, to reach and hold on. Look beyond what you see and recognize the vision that's before you. Anything you want from God is going to be some hard work, amen. So my desire is I'm going to keep on pressing. I'm going to keep on pushing. And this is what I want to inspire into you this morning, amen. No matter what you're going through, you keep pressing, amen. You might not see, amen, the rainbow at the end of the rain, amen. But you keep on pressing, one going to show up, amen. And sometimes even while it's a cloudy day, you got to keep on pressing. Even when you're in the valley, you can't see your way, you got to keep on pressing. The Lord said, I know that the Pharisees are mad with me, that they don't like what I'm doing because they think that I'm taking over their own little word or their own prophecy, man. But he said, I'm going to press my way down this aisle. I know that in a few days they're going to kill me anyway, but because I am the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and the high potentate, I'm going to press my way down this aisle. You got to have that same type of mindset that even though it don't look like it's going to take place, I'm going to keep on pressing. Because one thing I do recognize is I do know it from experience. If you do something long enough, when you work at something hard enough, that's why you're going to break ground, amen. And the good thing about breaking ground, amen, is that ground is just concrete on top. But once you break that ground, everything else is dirt and easy soil. So many times we go through the hardship of breaking the shell, so to speak. But once you break that shell, amen, there's a prize at the end of it. So we got to keep on pressing. We got to keep recognizing that we are already victorious, amen. Although you don't understand what you're going through, you may not see why God will take you down this long path, amen. Like I said on last week, amen, we got GPS in our system. And some GPS will take it the long way, and some will take it the short way. To depend on what you got already keyed and determined what's in your life, amen. So while we're going through this, amen, we got to keep on saying, I got victory in the praise. I got a victory in the praise. I can't see my way, but I got victory in the praise. And while you're present, you keep praising. While you move, you keep praising. You don't understand why God leads you, but you keep on praising. Say, Lord, I'm thanking because I understand that if you're leading this thing, it's going to be all right, amen. I don't recognize why you're bringing me this way, Lord, but I know there's victory at the end of this tunnel. See, God don't bring you no good news, no bad news. God said, my desire that you might be blessed and live prosperity, amen. I guess you might have life and have it more abundantly. I want to bless you, but I need you to want to be blessed, amen. Many times we're not being blessed because we don't really want to be blessed. We're afraid that if we get blessed, amen, there's going to be something I got to get back into return. God said, I don't want nothing from you but a praise, amen. I don't want nothing from you but some worship. I don't want nothing from you but, amen, an act of justice, amen. So many times we're afraid, amen, to give God our all because we think God wants something back from us.
Yes.
God not trying to take nothing from you, trying to give you. But we got to, amen, recognize that this is victory in the praise. In the midst of your storm, you got victory.
Yes.
In the midst of all the hell you're going through, you got victory.
Yeah.
And what God keeps doing is letting you know that each day, amen, that I'm with you. Even if you don't see me. I'm with you when everybody else turns their back against you. I'm with you, amen, when it looks like everything you touch just turned, amen, bad, amen. Was that the main time God put that thorn in your flesh only to prepare you, amen, for what he's going to do. The thorn in the flesh represents, amen, something that's going to keep you in prayer position. Because many times when God gives us too many things, or he gives us too much, we get excited and we forget all about it.
Yeah.
So God sometimes got to put us in a position where we're going through something that will keep you praying. He put you in a position where some things are going wrong in your life just to keep you, man, in recognition that, no, Lord, it's you that's doing this and not me, myself. But we can get excited and say, no, it's all about me. And God don't want to share his glory with nobody. So since every now and then when you're going through stuff, it's not because you went wrong or something went down in your life. You just got to go and receive it. And when you do it, you come down that aisle with your palms flame. Come down that aisle and I'm claiming this. I'm claiming that. The Lord was claiming victory as he came down that aisle.
Well,
He said, I am the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Yeah.
Whether you want to recognize me or not, I know who I am. And you got to do the same thing. You know, you got to tell yourself, you know, I am somebody. I am special. I'm big in God. And because God is my Father, I can do anything and have anything I want. Amen. It goes back to what we said in Bible class. I'm going to finish. Amen. We have this moralistic problem that is really therapeutic, but we don't recognize the therapy. The problem is that we don't recognize that, amen, by seeing God beyond what we see. And that can only take place through a therapeutic spirit. Therapeutically, you got to put in your mind that God is bigger than my situation. God is bigger than my trials and my tribulation. And that he can handle this.
yes.
That all I got to do now is learn how to give it to Jesus. Let him work it out. Say, question, Lord, why? Why? Say, because I'm waiting on you. And many times we become so complacent. We become so comfortable in our own environments.
Yes.
In our own so-called establishments that we don't even look to God for anymore. We just say, you know what? I'm going to work it out and I'll do this. And God in return bless you to time with a little extra overtime. He'll open up some new doors for you. He'll give you a favor with somebody because it's just his love.
Yes.
Amen. But look at the abundance that you could have. He said, I came that you might have life, have more abundance. He said, I want to bless you the way your blessing will overtake you.
Yes.
But all you got to do is just say, Lord, I claim victory.
Yes. Hallelujah.
When we give you these palms that was on the essence of Christ to give you in a minute, let the jar give him out.